Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. As you know, a very tragic event happened in episode 57, but we still don't know if the Plunger Cameraman is dead or not. In this video, I'll talk about my theories about the Plunger Cameraman's actions and consequences in episode 57. I'll mention my theories about what's going to happen, both if he is dead or not. If you don't want to miss anything interesting, make sure to watch the video until the end. And don't forget to like and subscribe to not miss the episode 57 part 2 analysis when it comes out. I'll also be covering the leaks when they get released before the new episode comes out. Anyways, here we go. As you know, after episode 50, we started seeing the Plunger Cameraman a lot more. He was always exceptional when it came to bravery. Even in episode 50, he was seen going into the battlefield while everyone was running away. We all know that he wouldn't have a chance against all those giant Skibidi toilets, but he didn't back down no matter what. This kept going in every episode so far, and in episode 57 we saw him sacrifice himself for the sake of everyone. Did you think he died? Or is he still alive and he'll come back even stronger? I'll get into my theories a little later in the video, but let's first talk about why he would do such a thing and get on top of the Titan Speaker Man. In my episode 57 analysis video, I mentioned that Plunger Cameraman might have had some special plunger that had the effects of the anti-parasitic technology. And some of you also mentioned in comments that his second plunger was gone after Titan Speakerman grabbed him. This could mean that he used the plunger for something when he was on Titan Speakerman's neck. But what did he use it for? Maybe it was essential for him to throw the plunger on his face as well. Maybe the two plungers had to connect from each side to have an effect. We can't really know until the next part of episode 57, but if you check the description of the video, Dafuk titled it as "It's Time to Save Titan Speakerman." This clearly indicates that they were there to cure the infected Titan Speakerman. We all know that the Plunger Cameraman is not stupid, and he is one of the most intelligent cameramen after the scientist cameraman. It would be crazy if he just jumped on him without any purpose. And remember that he was really thoughtful at the beginning of episode 55. This really does make a lot more sense now. Think about it. He may have been given the mission to cure the Titan Speakerman, and he might have been thinking about how he is going to do it. Because of how hard this mission is, this probably made him get in a thoughtful state at the beginning of episode 55, and that might be why he stayed back in that episode instead of going on the front lines with the other cameramen protecting the tank. Just because he had to stay safe until the infected Titan Speakerman came. If we connect all these dots, we can be sure that he actually was given the responsibility of curing the infected Titan Speakerman if the tank got destroyed. But why him instead of just protecting the tank? Because if none of these are true, there was no reason for him to jump on the Titan Speakerman, and we also heard some weird noises after he jumped on him and didn't see his face after Plungerman threw his plunger. Only thing we know is that the infected Titan Speakerman got mad after the plunger was thrown. This reaction would be kinda stupid if it didn't have an effect on him, because why would he care about some random plunger that won't affect him in any way? But aside from if he saved the Titan Speakerman or not, let's now talk about if he is dead or alive and what's going to happen going forward. It's too early to guess, but my opinion would be that he is still alive. This might really not be the case because we can clearly see that his secondary blue camera's light fades out at the end of the episode. Could this mean that he died? Maybe he is actually dead and will never come back, but his head and his upper body are still there. We literally saw the scientist get cut in half and his camera faded out while glitching in episode 48. And he came back stronger than ever in episode 54 with his new mech suit. I don't think that the camera fading out means that he is dead, but he surely is heavily damaged. And as I mentioned in the episode 57 analysis, I really do think that the mech scientist cameraman is going to save him. But before I get to that theory, I want to mention something else that was in episode 57. Even though it's not there in the first few seconds of the video, the black billboard in the building has something written on it right when the Titan cameraman is using his shield to block the Titan Speakerman's attacks. It's very hard to see what it says there, but if you look at it carefully, it clearly says betrayal. What could this mean? And why are we seeing this right when the Titan cameraman is on the screen? It's even weirder because this is not the first time this happened. Remember episode 52 when it said, "Your real enemy is coming" when Titan Cameraman was on screen? Is Dafuk hinting to us that the Titan Cameraman is a traitor and he'll betray everyone? Because there was no one else that we can pin this onto in this episode. Yes, we did see the secret agent, but we don't even know whose side he is on. So he literally cannot betray anyone. If you want my guess, I think the next episode is going to be huge. First of all, I think the Titan TV man will come back, and if he doesn't, he'll surely come back before episode 60, because it's been very long, and the TV man left to take care of stuff on their own in episode 55. Second, my guess is that next part of episode 57, they'll cure the Titan Speaker Man, but alongside that, the Titan Cameraman will get infected, causing a huge scene and a big twist. If that were to happen, everything would flip upside down instantly. He was most likely damaged a little after G-Man shot him with his lasers, and the Titan Cameraman was so reckless when he attacked G-Man. We don't even know who won that fight. Next episode will be crazy. What do you think? You think the Titan Cameraman has a chance of being infected and betray everyone? I guess we'll see soon anyways. Let's now get back to the Plunger Cameraman situation. Unless his body is left there and it gets destroyed in the fight, there is no way the Plunger Cameraman will remain dead. His head camera is totally fine because we saw that even after getting crushed and thrown that far away, his secondary camera was still lit even though it faded away. At least we know that his camera is not damaged. The only problem could be that he was still burning before the episode ended, and if that fire goes on for too long, it could actually kill him. But with all the cameramen that saw him from the rooftop, a rescue team surely will go there to save him because it's not like he is one of the normal cameramen. At this point, he is one of the heroes and is respected a lot, most likely on the same scale as the Titan Cameraman. As we all know, the Plunger Cameraman is very athletic and fast. He also uses a jetpack, and it's probably limiting him a lot. With all his battle IQ, I'm not even going to get into how limiting his normal body is, but as we know now from the mech scientist Cameraman, it's possible to use robotic stuff as the rest of your body, just like the mech scientist Cameraman. And we know that they are best buddies because of how they interact in earlier episodes. I think a few stuff are going to get upgraded for the Plunger Cameraman, the first one being his plungers. He'll most likely get new plungers that are not just normal plungers, but made with special materials, and they'll most likely have extra abilities like, for example, shooting lasers or something similar. Other than that, his lower body is getting upgraded 100%. There is no way they just give him a normal body again with all his accomplishments. I don't think that he'll get a mech suit because it's not really fitting for his fighting style, but he'll surely get mechanical legs that'll make him faster and stronger. Another thing will be most likely levitation technology will be implemented on him because we know from the glitch Skibidi and the UFO Skibidi that they can fly without jetpacks. And the cameramen have just captured the glitch Skibidi toilet for research in episode 54. When the Plunger Cameraman is being upgraded, they'll probably get rid of his jetpacks and instead implement the new flying technology to him, and this will make him a lot more stronger and quick when it comes to movements. But all this might be wrong if the Plunger Cameraman is dead, which would actually be very sad. Anyways, if you have any theories and opinions about this topic, let me know in the comments. And make sure to like and subscribe to pay your respects to the Plunger Cameraman, RIP.